It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Look at Sopranos. Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, San Francisco. We are keying it up different style today.
I feel like I'm in a hole.
As you're in a hole. You're about 5 foot nothing. It's like the time we were at the hockey rink with your mom and the guy said you fell in a hole.
I feel like I'm in a hole. Chanel has that pillow doing on your back.
No, it's really helping.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Chair like leans
I'm
back
glad
so
the
far
pillow's
that
up
I'm
on her
like
back.
all the way up here, so it's doing justice. This is yours, right?
It's all good.
Okay, you turn all those mics on. All right, good. Today's show is going to be a millennial
Tuesday.
hot topic. What did you call it?
Hot Topic Tuesday.
It is so funny coming to work and not knowing what the hell's going on.
It's so funny waking up in the morning and not knowing what we're going to talk about. So we go, Hot Topic Tuesday. Actually, I had that brainstorm last night. At about what time? When I texted you all 10:30?
So that's
Yeah.
what the thunder and lightning outside was for.
Exactly. It went boom. She's got a brainstorm. Hot Topic Tuesday.
No, I just came. I just
Never
reminds me I had to
started
bring the
right?
laundry, but all right.
That too.
Well, the funny thing is that I came in and everybody took a seat. And I've never heard the interns and the producers talk so much about so many things. So you guys are going to have a fantastic show today.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot
All right,
of
so
things.
what is on the minds of young minds today? What's going on?
Well, first we have a few issues. Well, not issues, but important topics that we want to discuss. First one being, we just saw online that a major FaceTime bug has been discovered that it allows the person who's calling you on FaceTime on the other end, before you even answer their call or reject their call, they can listen to you on your audio.
I saw that.
So, which is insane. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of those kinds of things going on, but even Apple just released that it's true, that it's a bug that they're working on.
So apparently, right, you can go to your settings and disable your
microphone and
FaceTime
stuff.
microphone or something on
Yeah.
Facebook until the bug gets fixed. So you may want to check into that.
So
They
someone's
actually-
calling you, you're not answering, you're just letting it ring. They hear everything you're saying.
Yes, but they actually, I heard this morning, they disabled it. So now FaceTime is not going to work correctly or at all, and they're coming up with a cure on Friday.
So what should we do?
That's
Go to our
crazy.
settings? I wouldn't even know where to find it.
You
See,
don't know how to do FaceTime?
FaceTime.
The only one who
yes.
FaceTimes me anyways, my sister. and I don't care.
FaceTime. What do I do with
I
it?
don't
how
have
many
FaceTime.
FaceTime-
If
how many-
honest ideas, I'm glad I don't.
How many FaceTime calls do you take?
So what should you turn it
That's
off?
all my sister
A lot.
does. I feel like the younger
Because
people
it's
always
You do
call
that?
through FaceTime. So, because me and my older sister don't do that, but my younger sister doesn't even call, just always FaceTimes. So I think it's like I guess she's 21. So I
Don't
guess
you worry
it's-
wonder how they found that? I don't know how to turn off my microphone. I can turn off FaceTime, but I can't turn off my microphone.
You go to, don't you have to go to sound?
I don't know. I go to settings.
go to
See, and that's the
settings.
No,
thing.
I think you just disable it on
Oh,
FaceTime
God.
on the settings.
Sopranos, do you use FaceTime a lot?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
It's just easier.
Yeah,
I
so then you
FaceTime
click
Freddie.
it.
You know what
It's
I
like
did?
And now it's
Skype.
disabled.
2.0.
You were someplace.
No.
You were at Sarah's Spiritual, and I was at a gig without you, and my thumb kept hitting FaceTime,
saw
and
that.
every time I looked at my phone, I was FaceTiming him, non-intentional, like of all the days you're on a close set, and I'd stop it, and next thing you know, I think I did it to you 3 times that night, and then I text you, I'm so sorry, I don't know why I keep FaceTiming you. It was the craziest
I
thing.
couldn't figure it out. So
I couldn't either.
So you guys do a lot of FaceTime. Okay, so you may want to just turn yours off for the time being.
I know.
Otherwise, we'll hear all your secret thoughts.
All your secret thoughts going on.
All 6 of them.
All
I
right,
know
March.
tons of people who've been turning off their microphones in general because they're just worried, or not, I guess not worried, just it's a caution nowadays that everyone could just listen to you somehow. So I know
Oh, like
tons of
Alexa.
people who are turning off every app's microphone.
Like Alexa, you think?
Yes.
Oh, definitely Alexa.
So
Alexa,
That's probably the
listen.
whole
I don't
point
have
of
an
Alexa,
Alexa, so
to
I
listen
can't
to
relate.
us.
I
I
agree
want-
with you.
Yeah.
On one hand, I find the whole prospect of your devices being able to listen to you when you're, whether you want to or not, terrifying. But sometimes I also kind of realize that what's the worst that can happen is what's the actual
Well,
worst.
let me
Well, I mean,
see.
I
If
don't
you're
have anything to
planning,
hide
if you're
from
planning to
government,
rob a bank, it could be pretty
Okay,
embarrassing.
but Freddie, quick question.
How many
Are
banks
you
are we
pro-
robbing?
Are you? No, do you actually plan to rob a bank? Besides that, after that, it's just you mostly complaining about stuff.
That's the other
Complaining
problem.
about stuff.
I'm screaming at Dylan in my sleep
Why are you
So-
screaming at Dylan? Why is Dylan in your head in your sleep?
because
Why
Dylan,
is Dylan in your head in your sleep? That would be a good question.
Freddie.
Dylan drives me nuts.
The
Dylan,
point-
why are you in
The
Freddie's
point
head?
is, it's mostly been. I can imagine that there's stuff you don't want to share with people, but at the same time, it's stuff that if you did share with the collective masses of the universe will just look at and say, eh.
Collective masses.
Yeah, so-
This is like a Marvel comic. All right, so yes, we heard that. That's good a piece of information. What else we got on the
So
deck?
another thing we really all wanted to talk about was the Fire Festival. Have you guys heard of it?
What is
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah?
I've heard of that.
It's a crazy story.
It's this big festival that Billy McFarlane and like Ja Rule,
McFarlane.
and Ja Rule, the rapper, created this luxurious festival that costs like $250,000 a ticket
A
in
ticket?
Bahamas, and
250,000.
you get like a villa and all these kind of like
You
expensive
like flying in a private
things.
jet.
Yeah.
Get
and
taken
all
to the
this
island
stuff.
And you
on
get
a
to be
yacht.
on
It
a
was
Selling the
yacht,
dream.
supposed to be an experience. Like,
and it was
It was
crazy.
fake.
This was
It
So did you
Well-
get your ticket?
He wasn't wrong. It was definitely an experience.
I mean, their original plan where they were supposed to have it in the
They were
Netflix,
supposed to have it on
Pablo
Pablo
Escobar's
Escobar's
island,
island.
and then the family was like, no.
Well, there's your first mistake. Why would you
then-
have? I get
It was
the bragging rights of saying I used to be on the island owned by the most notorious drug dealer in the world. But at the same time, the notorious drug dealer in the world still has family. Why would you want to risk that?
Yeah. Well, the biggest issue about the festival was that they promised all these things, and they wanted to build this enormous festival in 6 months. So they promised all these things. They booked all the talent. They got a bunch of supermodels, like social media personalities, to come out. And they last minute thought about how we're going to accommodate all these people, where are we going to put it, where are we going to build the stage. So 6 months, you can't do it. You can't build an enormous festival on a little island in the Bahamas. So all these people invested, I think it was
like $35 million.
Billy McFarland is being, I think he owes
Sued.
$24.7 million.
That was $100 million.
I don't know where I saw
There's
that.
probably a whole bunch of different lawsuits, though.
But my question is, I don't get why Ja Rule is in as much trouble.
That's what
he
I
was
said
a part
too.
of it.
He was a part. He was
So-
a co-producer. He should
Yeah.
at least get half the, you know.
And he was like, I had no idea what he was doing. Like, you were
And I
his
think that's why
partner.
Billy's in so much
scams.
trouble, too, because if you watch the documentary, even when he was on bail, he was still scamming
Yeah.
people. So that's why he's in, like, so much trouble. And I kind of believe that Ja Rule, I mean, he was part of it, but I don't think anyone really knew how much Billy was, like,
Was
what he was doing
lying.
behind the scenes.
But what
Yeah.
really aggravated me is how all his like team members and producers were telling him, you know, it's not gonna work. Cut some people back. You know, tell people you're not gonna. It's not real. You're just doing false advertisements and all that kind of stuff. And he's
All right,
like,
so
no.
what happened?
keep
So they had
doing
this
it.
party and it wasn't a real thing?
No, they couldn't
No.
accommodate all these people because they wanted to build this festival in 6 months. You can't build a festival in 6 months. Six months.
Where was it that you couldn't accommodate?
It was in the Bahamas, a small little
called
island.
Exuma.
Exuma.
Oh, in Exuma?
Yeah. No, but you had to build. He was having hundreds of thousands of people come. He was promising private chefs, villas, Kanye West label, Blink-182, like all these insane things. And then there was no time to just do it. And he was just scamming for more money and more money out of everyone.
This is a scam?
Oh, huge.
No,
It wasn't.
I don't think it was I don't think it
It was
started
false
off as a scam.
advertisement.
I think it was like, okay,
He's facing
so
prison time.
what he did is he had all these models, these famous models that everyone knows, come to the Bahamas, and like basically that's how he advertised it. That's how everyone found out, because at a certain, they like filmed all this stuff, and at a certain time, he had all the models, everyone that was a part of it, post this orange
tile.
just orange tile to their screen. So if you're following like even like 10 of these people, you're just gonna see orange tile,
So
and it
you
makes
wonder
you
what it's
wonder
about.
what's going on. So
Okay,
then
but
it had
hold
to
on. I'm a little confused.
yeah.
He sold a ticket for $250,000.
Yes.
Without
Well,
anything.
You get
to-
like
Well,
you get like a private jet, a yacht
Okay, so he
All
got a
that kinda
private
stuff.
yacht, and right there's $250,000,
for one ticket.
and maybe some champagne. I'm pretty sure that was
Mm-hmm.
flowing
And some flowers from Blossom Moments Floral for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
So then, what more did they want? I mean, it's a party, yeah.
So where it all went wrong is I feel like he did have the idea and he was planning
He
to
did have good
execute it,
intentions.
but like it's just the power of social media. So
Yeah,
basically
money.
all these people saw this experience that actually did happen with the models. So he brought all the models to the Bahamas. They had a whole crew out there. They were filming this huge experience that everybody saw, and he wanted to recreate it for like just the average person. But what he didn't do is like he didn't do the groundwork. He didn't realize that
Well, wait a minute, $250,000 is not the average person.
No, not
I
at
mean,
all.
But no,
he
it
was
was
trying to-
Anybody
it
here
was
has
for
250?
luxury. It was for
Yeah,
like luxury
because those-
But
college
that's not the
students.
average person. 250 is $250,000.
No, what I mean, he was just trying to create it's not the average person, but he was trying to create an experience for like a person that wouldn't get to experience that, because the models that were at the shoot were also supposed to be at the event. So you were going to get to hang out with models, hang out with famous people. There was going to be all these artists performing, and like you were going to be at parties with like models and
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this
It
right.
was really
let me try to
luxurious.
get this to my
See if you can
think
figure
right.
this one out, Freddie.
Danielle, if you're watching today,
Danielle Bouljan.
Bouljan, I want you to bring those models. She sent me this clip of her commercial.
Oh, I had to call her. by the way.
25 models from all over the world, right? All in one room. So I'm going to bring them here. I'm going to charge you $2,500. I'm going to bring some Lamborghini champagne. I'm going to have water on the beach there so you look like you're on an island. And I'm going to make the same promises. If you're dumb enough to pay $250,000, then you get what you get. I don't know what more. What they want, drugs, what they want. They see the models. What are you going to do with a model? You're going
But
to
that's
wave
what
your
everyone
hand.
made, that they all believed that it was a real, legitimate
Yeah.
thing, because Bella
But what's the
Hadid,
thing? I'm
Kylie-
missing the
Kendall
thing. What
Jenner,
is
all
the
these
thing?
people are posting.
It was going to be a real event.
gonna be
It
a
was
real-
supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, it was
he
supposed to
never,
be a music
oversold.
festival.
he never
Am I
did it.
missing something?
It
seems to
oversold,
be
right?
it's a huge thing on like the social media platform on Instagram that you give that illusion of luxury of how rich you are, of you go on these big fantastic vacations. So it seems to be someone who has the money to do it, has the ability to do it, but doesn't have that like quite bit of fame to get people to pay for them. And correct me if I'm wrong, I may
No,
be.
you're right.
But it seems like the people who have the ability to, but they don't have the fame to get people and companies to pay for them to do
So
it.
allegedly this went awry because it
Because
got
he didn't
oversold.
plan.
Allegedly.
So the people get there, they had no private jet fly them out. They had no yacht. It was just a mess. There were the
They had a
villas that
rowboat.
were promised were little hurricane shelter tents.
That's nothing wrong with that.
And it downpoured
No.
the night before, so
Yeah.
everything was soaked.
and everything.
The-
It was
nothing
terrible.
was
You
good.
see-
And then they were also saying that you're gonna get like luxurious meals. And what blew up is one of these college
was
students
cooking.
posted a sandwich with lettuce,
and
and they were like,
There's
Cheese.
"This is the luxurious meal you're gonna get when you get to the
You have to
festival."
see the photos.
And
It'll
it
be
was
mind-blowing.
crazy.
I would.
So the event happened?
It
Yeah.
had not well.
So now what they want the money
basically
back?
What happened was, like I'm saying, I think he always planned to have this event, but didn't do the groundwork, didn't do the like. He realized too late that like I don't like.
Who's he?
Billy
Billy
McFarland.
McFarland.
He's the one behind the whole.
Okay,
He
thing.
was
can
this
somebody-
young entrepreneur, 25 years
Somebody
old.
get that gentleman on the phone. I want
He's
to
in
tell
jail.
you.
Prison,
jail.
so he can't.
He's in jail.
6 years
Yeah, for
sentence.
6
So you
years.
imagine this guy.
Because
So you
he
imagine this guy
scammed-
taking an awful lot of legwork to get the phone in
He
jail.
But wait a minute,
scammed
why is he in
so
jail?
many
Because he
people.
Fraud.
Because once he
Well,
realized,
fraud's not legal anymore.
that he didn't have the money to do these things, he started scamming people to get more money. So what he did basically is it sold out so quickly when everyone saw the promotion video that he realized like with the money that's coming, I still don't have enough money, or I don't have enough money to do everything I've promised. So he started like, he even put up an extra additional tickets and promised us more luxury.
Yeah, there was this
luxurious thing.
wristband where he created this wristband where if you put like a certain amount of money on it, you can pay for extra stuff for like swimming
So
with
that it's a
dolphins
cashless
and
event.
petting the pigs.
Yeah.
One student or one millennial paid over $800,000 on this wristband that didn't
Okay,
even
hold on a
work.
second. You will know a millennial that's can cough
their
up
parents' money.
A
$800,000?
luxurious
Is that
millennial.
what it is? Your parents
Yes.
got that kind of money?
Well, I used to.
Some people do.
Anybody in here have $800,000
Nope.
burning a hole in
I'm
their
broke.
pocket?
If I did, I wouldn't be here
In
right
your
now.
dream?
Why, you want to do some investing, Freddie?
Yeah, really?
We'll talk.
I'm
We'll
gonna
talk
make
after
some-
the show.
I'm gonna,
Was that a sneeze?
How adorable.
what the hell was that?
Hector said, how adorable.
What was
One of
that?
the rare
you
instances where
okay?
someone's actually listening.
God bless you.
Oh my goodness.
So fast forward to the actual event. It was a nightmare. It was raining. No one had places to stay.
But you could do a beautiful party in the rain. I would have put some.
That's not what they
No.
signed up for.
That's not what they paid
His
their
whole
money
team,
for.
everyone was telling him like,
Months
cancel,
ahead.
cancel, stop, like, because at the end
He sounds like me.
he just wouldn't let it go because every day it got closer. Like they knew things. Everyone it was really sad actually if you watch the documentary because everyone in the Bahamas, like he had people working basically 24 hours.
Oh my
None
God,
of
yes.
them got paid.
None of them
Really?
got paid.
So what happened to all the money?
He still owes
He never
them
had
money.
the money
He
to
took it.
pay them. He was just making all these false promises, trying to get it done. And his whole team was telling him, "Don't do it," and he still went on and did it because he could have it was going to be embarrassing for him regardless.
Yeah.
But he could have prevented all of them coming. And then the night before they were all supposed to come in, it rained. It rained so heavy, so all the work they had done, it was in shambles. Mattresses were outside, poured
Well, then
rain.
he could have claimed act of God. That's what washed
Freddie,
everything.
no, you're not
They
getting
were
it.
in hurricane tents or
yeah,
something.
there
weren't
weren't
they?
enough
See, that-
tents to
I'm
accommodate
outthinking it.
everybody.
All right,
And
well,
then
Act of
apparently,
God.
and then apparently a lot of you guys all went out to Tampa last weekend to another festival. The funny
Yes.
thing is,
But that's something that's, it's a tradition. It's booked forever. It's not.
You went?
It's also not the same. This
Well,
is.
but here's
What
the thing.
festival
comparing
was
this to like a
this?
Coachella.
But the
Wait, it's
funny
also
thing I
free.
like about that is
Yeah.
you were all with us on location Friday.
yeah.
Yes.
You were there. You were there. Mara was there.
And you guys all went to
Bobby
Tampa.
was there. And
I was
none
at
of
work.
you discussed that you were going to Tampa.
Wait,
I
what
know, so
festival?
funny.
I didn't even know there was a
I was
festival in
there.
Tampa.
Until
Oh,
you all
Gasparilla is
left.
not really like a festival.
And you all went
though.
there though, and no one even talked about it. Bobby went, Chanel went, Mara
was gonna
went.
go
So what's your
Patty
point?
went. That millennials are all in one room, and they're all going to this same event, and no one even told each other.
I didn't even know that.
Oh,
was
you
a
didn't
festival.
know that other people were going? Is that
Like,
what
No,
half our
I
crew
heard
went.
that she was going.
Did
She
you
said
know
it.
Teddy was going?
Don, is there a point that they didn't?
No.
That
Did you know
they
Mara
didn't
was going?
Mine was a
advertise-
last
that
minute,
they didn't
got
use
on
the
in the
word of
car,
mouth
went to-
advertisements
You went to
of-
Tampa?
And Bobby went.
Of social
Like,
media.
on a
No,
whim.
just
So
1,000
why the
people
hell
go
didn't
to
we go?
Gasparilla.
I could have stayed at my son's house. I don't understand you people.
Well,
Communication seems to be
I
a
didn't
lost
even know
art.
there was a
Wait, is that where
festival.
Gio lives?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gasparilla's kind of one of those things though, where it's not a music festival.
It's not,
It's
yeah,
not.
it's not the same thing.
What
it's
is
like
it?
a celebration.
It's not like Rolling Loud.
It's just a tradition.
I
in
wanna go
Tampa.
to
It's
Rolling
like-
Loud.
Is there even music? Is no one's performing?
No, it's basically just a parade on the water.
You just
All
walk
fire
on the
and-
street.
Where was it? Clearwater?
It's
Bayshore.
Bayshore.
So it's not like Woodstock.
And you dress up as pirates.
No, it's
That's
not a
really
music
it.
festival at all. It's just basically.
It's a parade.
It's just
That's
like
a loaded
parade.
question.
Oh, wait, Tampa has
They
a-
have
That's
a
a lot.
pirate
It's
parade in Boynton.
it's a day
Yeah,
drink.
You just like dress
Yeah,
up
it's
as a
a
pirate.
but it's more of an experience. And
Yeah.
And it's an
Everyone
excuse
can,
So let me
for
get this right.
adults
You're
to
gonna
dress
go
up like
out to-
pirates and
Mara
get
was all
drunk.
dressed up like
So
a pirate.
4 hours you're gonna go out
You
there
dress up like a
to
pirate.
get a day drink
Why
and
you
come
gotta
home.
jump
No, it's not 4 hours.
it's from
We were there
9
from
a.m.
11
You
to
start
like
drinking
7.
at like when you wake
start
up.
drinking at
6
Like
a.m.
9
You
a.m.
start drinking at
You're
like
up.
the very morning. You wake up, you get dressed, you go to a friend's house. Like it's a full day experience.
But you
don't
went
pay
Friday
for it.
afternoon.
Yeah,
And you stayed till when?
I came back yesterday morning.
Wow.
For a day drink.
Some day drink. She must have a long straw.
Can't you kind of compare it to like Mardi Gras, like the actual day? Like
Yeah.
you're wearing the
Yeah.
beads.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, people throw
It's
beads
the
at
third
you.
world's largest, or third world's country's parade or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the third
Okay, so
largest
you guys all went to
parade
this
in the
parade?
No, I didn't go.
Matthew,
You
did
know?
you go?
Matthew doesn't know what the hell we're
Caleb,
talking
did you
about.
I have no idea.
She didn't go either.
It's a good time.
Unless you have friends in Tampa or you are like from Tampa or you know
Oh,
Tampa.
I just went.
I
never knew about it until
I know a lot of people in Tampa. I used to coach football there. My son lives there. I didn't even hear about this festival.
Really?
A lot of families do go, but I feel like it is more for like.
What-
I think it's actually for families and turned
It
into
is
more
for-
college
yes,
kids turned it into like their own
Separate
thing.
parades. Now
Yeah, there's like a
specific
kids parade.
day.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a parade too?
Yeah,
It's
so
a whole
it's
thing.
a
Parade.
parade. That's
on
like
the
the day
water.
before or the week before, where they
I got
have
a
little
video.
games for the kids, and it's a kids parade, and then they have a whole.
They throw
nother
beads
day.
at you.
So why was
Adults.
Sopranos dressed in a pirate's uniform?
Because it's,
'Cause it's
to
pirate
celebrate the
themed.
Pirate Gasparilla.
Oh,
That's, like,
okay. Now I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Gasparilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was there when I was there.
It was?
Oh, yeah. It went on all weekend for a week.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so fun.
It was craziness, not
If
fun.
you work on
Don't-
it, it's months in advance.
What is the name of
Here.
what is the name of the red
It's
the
a
red
parade.
district in Tampa?
Wow.
The red
Do
district.
you remember
Isn't
when
it
you
just
would
named Red
actually go out and have
District?
It's
fun?
a red district. Ybor City.
Yeah.
Now, that was a loaded question. Because the only one that got it right was her. Now, do you know what happens in Ybor?
What?
It's like Vegas. What happens in Ybor
Really?
stays
Yeah,
in
Ybor could be a little crazy.
Ybor could be a little crazy.
Depends.
Really?
It's a lot.
I took a cab in
I only
Ybor
know
City.
one.
What is
I took a
that?
cab.
What is Ybor?
Downtown
City.
Ybor is so fun. Like the.
Also has,
Went to like a
if you go
bar
downtown
scene there
where
once.
you
and that
Where
was
is
so
it?
fun.
Are you from there?
No.
She's from New Jersey.
I just went for every Gasparilla all throughout college.
It's
I don't
like
even
it's
know where
like
275
42nd
is.
Street on steroids. Ybor City.
That's where all the
And now it's cleaned up. When I was in the day, when I was out there when Freddie was going, I wish Freddie was here. When we were going, he was going to high school. Ybor City was like 42nd Street in the old days. It was filthy. There was stuff going on in the cabs. I went and I grabbed the cab, and there were two people making it and doing it inside the cab. And he opens the door. He tells me, "Can you wait a minute?" I said, "Don't worry about it, buddy. I got another cab." I mean, it's ridiculous what used to happen down there. Then I knew a lot of kids that went to work at the bars because there's a lot of bars in Ybor City. A lot of bars.
Hey, Troy, you ever been to Ybor City? Oh, Troy would like to work with us. I'm going to send
Who's
Troy our sales
Troy?
packet.
He's gonna work with
Our
us.
biggest-
Troy's an uncle. Congratulations, Troy, for the second
Congratulations,
time.
Troy. Yes.
Congrats,
All
Troy.
right. So what else you got besides this idiot that got banged out?
You wanted to talk about Black Panther, right?
Again?
Oh,
The
I
movie?
can interject something. If,
So Black
Oh.
Panther
Okay.
won
All right,
in
go
what?
on.
The Golden Globes?
the
I'm sorry, the SAG Awards.
Oh, aren't
the
they giving
side,
away like
yeah,
free
the side
tickets?
awards
Actors
and
to see it again?
Awards.
yeah.
Did you guys see the movie?
Yes, it was
so
amazing.
Sorry,
Twice.
It
amazing.
was
Once or
amazing.
twice.
Did you
Once
see
or-
it?
Yes,
Yes.
and
Once
because
with friends, and once with friends, and another just to break apart the visual effects.
Did you like it?
Of course I did. It was a good movie.
it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was really good.
My husband watched it last night. I was in bed with a migraine.
It's okay.
Story of my life.
Not you guys saw it?
What?
Panthers?
Yeah, I got
Did you like it?
I loved it. I watched all the Marvel movies in order. It took me like a week until the newest
The
one.
Marvel movies, it gets a little bit. Did you see Aquaman?
Yeah.
How
I
was
need
that?
to see that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my
I
God.
did see it.
I haven't seen it yet. I saw Glass instead of Aquaman. I should have seen Aquaman instead of
You should've
Glass.
I want
You
to
should've
ask
seen
him a
that.
question, though. I
You should've
gotta
I
seen
saw
ask,
Glass.
ask you
Should've seen
guys a
Aquaman.
question. As millennials, what is the best part about being you as a millennial?
Getting berated.
Really? Well, you do that very consistently.
What
Thank
is
you very
that?
much.
Getting berated?
Berated.
Why?
It seems to be what most older people do to the younger generations.
Part of being titled
What did he
millennial
To be-
is all the news articles.
And to
Well,
be
you
fair,
said-
to be fair, it's better to be berated than just do what they used to do, which is apologize for the condition of
But
the world.
Animator, let me ask you a
I can
question.
tell you all the bad things about being a millennial.
Animator, if you're walking on the train tracks and there's a train coming, should I say, "Hey, dummy, get off the tracks," or let it hit you and you can find out what pain is like?
But a lot of times the berate isn't about like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong. It's like millennials are killing the avocado industry.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I
Millennials
hate
want dogs
avocados.
instead of children. And it's like, what?
Millennials aren't moving out of their parents' house. Maybe
That is
because
a
it's
perfect
insanely
statement.
expensive.
Well, if I had the money,
First of
I'd gladly
all,
do so.
Dogs over
And
children
all
any
the baby
day.
boomers and everyone still have all the jobs, so we don't have jobs yet.
Well, SNL did a whole skit on that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I saw
Did you
that.
see it? The
Uh-huh.
millennials versus the baby boomers. And the millennials went on and
Which is
said, "All
weird,
right,
'cause I
you
consider
can have the
myself a Gen
money
X
if
still.
you can listen to the baby boomers for 30 seconds."
Yeah.
And they couldn't because the baby boomers, right? They live forever, and we're
Which is why I
Never
consider.
I'm not a
Well,
baby
hold
boomer,
on.
right?
Hold
And
on.
they're
Why I
sucking
prefer-
up all
But
the
hold
security
hold on a
and
second.
Medicare.
When
This
you
guy
guys,
referred me for his Gen X, but whatever.
when you guys went to school, did they explain what's going on, the bell shape of the baby boomers in this country?
You know, you're considered a
I
baby
went to
boomer,
school in
right?
another country,
What, yeah.
so no.
Okay.
Where
Well,
did
the
you go to
baby-
school?
No, they did.
The
Jamaica.
baby boomers are right now, they're leaving the market, they're dying off and everything else, and there will be jobs.
But they should be retiring right.
And we
Like,
have
they're
somebody
not
who
leaving
talks,
those
who knows all
jobs.
about seniors behind
We're
me,
going to
but,
talk about that too.
but the baby
money.
baby boomers are in the market, right? And your turn will come. Now, I agree, you should get a dog instead of a child. Wait until a little bit later in your life when you're settled, because
Get your
having
education
children
first.
is freaking expensive.
Forget the expensive part, the anxiety and the expense.
It's not so much about like it is the smart move as of right now because our generation doesn't have enough money or a good amount of them. It's more of because it's not what happened in the baby boomer generation or in earlier generations. You were married and with kids by the time.
But that doesn't
But we
matter.
didn't have any more
But
money.
That's the issue with most of the articles. They're like,
I
"They're
see
not
you've been
having
talking
kids
to your
yet."
mom,
You know what though?
your dad.
When I was your age, and I don't know how old you are, but at 25 I had a kid. We had no money. I couldn't even afford TV. My mom had to give me enough money to afford the Disney Channel once a month.
Well, I have money ever since I was 9. When I was 21, I had plenty
So
of
I
money.
don't think
No
our
kids.
generation, married or not, had any more money, right? It was a one-income family back then, right? Both parents were.
Let's talk about student loans.
Oh
Those
my
are ridiculous.
God. I'm trying
Well, you
not
know,
to get
can we
into
not-
student
You know,
loans.
sometimes we cut corners. Like the industry, there's so many other things that you can do in the industry. We talked about that at the meeting this morning. Everybody's into streaming. So everybody jumps on that lily pad until it drowns because it's so much going on about it. Everybody thinks that if you own a phone, you own a production company. That's not the way it
I
works.
talked to you guys about this yesterday, Matthew and Kayla, our new producers, right? Come with your cameras. Come with all of your equipment. He's got a dolly. He's got a boom mic. He's got everything. Bring it.
In the day, people that work for magazines used to have those cameras with them 24/7. Because a shot doesn't make an appointment, it shows up. So it isn't, your parents, your father and your mother are going to want the best for you. And sometimes we exaggerate. We say, you know something, don't do as opposed to doing and getting hurt. Okay? So what happens is, it's misconstrued. We don't want to beat up on millennials, but you guys do some real strange things. You have conversations on your phone in a room.
Trust me, I wish I grew up in a world without the smart iPhone and
Then turn it
everything.
off.
I hate it. Like
Turn it
I am
off.
not. Yeah, I use it because everyone in the world uses it, but I would give it up in a second
Ah,
if the
but
whole
then
rest
that's
of
the
the world
question.
was.
I didn't get a phone until I was 12.
I don't care for it. Like,
But
I
then
was
do we
fine with
do
my little
things
flip
because
phone when
everybody
I was
else
little.
says to do it? That's the question, right? You got to look deep and dark because turn off your phone.
You know, you guys have a platform here that you can share other ideas. You have a huge platform. We hit 70,000 a show. Use
Wow.
platform for change.
Why don't we all
Create
get rid of
one.
our
I'm serious.
iPhones?
For a week, create
Burn
the
it,
change
burn it
and have the
down.
voice that you want to have. You have the platform.
You're absolutely
Like,
right.
If you look at
8
your
hours,
screen time
horrible.
on your
Yeah, it's
iPhone,
dating's always been horrible.
oh my
dating?
god, I
What's
spend 8
horrifying?
hours a day on my phone.
I spend 8 hours on Instagram.
Yeah, there's this new.
I pick it up
there's
like
this new,
253
update
times
with
a
app
day.
with your iPhone that it tells you how much hours you spend
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
phone, and
I
it's
deleted
ridiculous.
Instagram
I
for
saw
a week,
it.
and
It's
it lasted.
ridiculous.
I deleted it for a week, and then once I downloaded it back after a week, I was like, I don't even miss it. Like once you don't have it for that long, now it's in the back of my pages, and I barely open it anymore.
But the
Yeah.
bottom,
So you
the-
just-
but the bottom line here is that you have an opportunity. There's a lot of talent in this room. You're seeing had this talent. Everybody here has talent. Okay, bring it. If I see something that is worth putting it out there, we got spots on the radio show. We'll take it from here and we'll go down to Boca. And Friday night, don't we have an open Friday?
Friday night at 6
We have an
o'clock.
open at 6 o'clock. I'll put you on the air and let the whole world see and hear you. But the bottom line is this: don't tell me that you're gonna do it and then you don't do it. That's what drives your dad crazy.
That's true.
It's all about consistency. Now you guys are looking for your future. I understand that. You gotta go grab it. You guys, you see what this guy tried to do, grabbing that money? You went about it wrong. Should we scream at him? Should I, if this guy was my son, should I be telling him, don't do that, you idiot? Should I do that? Now he's in jail. Think about it. I mean, put your finger on your forehead and think about that. You don't want to make mistakes. Or if you make mistakes, make them small mistakes. All right, what else we got?
Matthew, you want to talk about something?
Yeah, I don't know who's into gaming in here.
I
sort
am.
of, but-
I am.
Oh,
So-
Kingdom of Hearts, is that what you're going towards?
Well,
It
speaking about
came out today,
scams
right?
and fraud and all that, famous rapper Soulja Boy tried to
Oh.
make his own video game console.
Crap, I forgot about. Oh yeah, I remember about that.
And everyone's trying to sue him over it.
Because he wanted to include Fortnite. Fortnite is part of a premier launch.
SNL
which
just
is
did
a
a
dumb,
skit on that
which is
too.
a stupid
It's
idea because
updated.
Fortnite is free on most consoles.
Yeah,
most consoles.
for example,
He's just trying to sue everybody.
he's trying to make
basically.
handheld consoles. He's trying to make ones that plug into the TV with all his big budget titles, or even older ones like Nintendo, for example.
But
He's
those,
just like,
you can get those
I'm-
at you can get those at a mall. They're
yeah,
kiosks for
exactly.
that.
But I guess because he's branding it as like, oh, Nintendo and I partnered up to make this console,
And
when they
Nintendo-
clearly didn't. And
Nintendo,
now,
Yeah, but he's gonna
immediately
sell-
wouldn't say no, we did not.
But animator,
Who is
he's
this
gonna
guy?
package it and sell something you can get for free.
Yes,
pretty much.
exactly.
So
Right?
they're Nintendo's
He's
suing
smart.
and a
But
whole
yeah,
bunch
he's
of
getting
other-
sued. It's not.
Well, it's
But
smart.
he's suing people.
It's smart. It's smart
Yeah.
provided that the games were what's the word I'm looking for again? Public domain.
Okay.
But video games are not
Well,
public
he's
domain.
gonna get in
yet.
trouble if they're not.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
They're not
definitely.
public.
Now, you're
Mario-
a gamer, right?
Sorta, yeah.
Okay, you're sitting in a chair that was created by a 14-year-old kid who was a gamer. He had 30,000 people watching him play video games at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one
My
Chinese,
son.
The one Chinese kid.
My
No, his
son.
You're going to get
No.
to meet him on Friday.
You're
Your
gonna
son
meet
made
him.
your son made that chair.
You're
There's
gonna,
another
you're gonna
Chinese
meet, no,
kid.
you're gonna meet Gio. Gio is a gamer, and he created streaming for me and my
His wife is
platform
pregnant.
10 years ago.
Yes.
And I said to him, "What are you doing?" He says, "I'm
Making
gaming."
so much money from
And you
gaming.
guys play against people all over the country, right? All over the world.
Definitely. Yeah.
And people tune in to watch. And then they're talking to each other in foreign languages. They're giving hints. Oh, do you know there's a secret bomb in this thing over here? It was the craziest thing. I sat there for an hour.
And you let him play with strangers.
I let him
What's
play with
wrong
strangers.
with you?
Look around. Where do you think all this came from? I turned that idea into this idea. Now I have a lot of people who swear they can do this. They still only got the hang of it. They're still Chinese in some parts of the world, but it's a different concept. So what I'm trying to tell you is
So
what he-
Gio made that chair.
No, he meant the
No.
platform.
the platform.
Yeah, the verbiage
The
kind
whole
of got
thing.
lost in
The
translation.
you're seeing the chair of a kid that created Amp Square TV. He was 14 when he did it. Now he's 22. He's going to have his first son in April. But he took an idea, right?
They should have gotten a dog.
They should have gotten a dog. I'm talking about to his wife. But he took an idea to another level. Right? Your animation is pretty good. You ever see? You see, but you don't count because you're the creator.
You know, someone saw the new Dawn Media piece the other day, and they were commenting, "What's new Dawn Media?" And Dylan, like you always say, you're going to keep trying and trying and trying until someone actually says yes. I heard Monica went with you to church over the weekend.
How was that?
Yeah, she said she enjoyed it. She's gonna try to come. She lives in Deerfield Beach, so it's kind of far drive, but she said she's gonna try and come when she can. She really enjoyed it.
But Dylan, you are the perfect example of persistence because you do it and you send it out and send it out and send it out. And you said you're going to keep sending it out till someone comes. And you did. And Monica went to church with him Saturday night.
You're all invited too if you want. Saturdays at 5. If you ever. If you.
we showed there with cameras.
And he sent
I mean, they already got
he
cameras.
sends
I mean,
it
they
out
live
the-
stream on Facebook, so.
But it's the persistence of you just keep pushing and pushing.
Well, that's the reason we do the remotes. And we keep doing the remotes, and we keep doing the remotes. And I'm not going to stop doing remotes until we get it right.
And as a matter of fact, this Friday we are on remote at Revivify, this really, really cool oxygen anti-aging platform right on Powerline Road in Boca Raton, just between Palmetto and Glade. So hopefully you will all be there. We've got a green room set up in one room. We'll be doing the interviews in another. We've got a Valentine's Day puzzle coming for you, very special from Judy Herman.
Yeah, we're going to be announcing, hopefully on Friday, our Valentine's special because we're putting that together for all the ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put that whole
With
ensemble
Jermina
together.
and the flowers, so we'll be on location on Friday. And I think, Chanel, you're going to work on a couple other places to go. You're going to see our crew heading down Atlantic Avenue into a location near you with all kinds of business promotions, coffee, Brooklyn Cafe, promotional deals to
Two
come on
crews.
up and join us.
Two crews.
Two crews?
And
One
what's
hand-
March 23rd?
And what is March 23rd, Mara?
Well,
Brooklyn
what's March
Cafe
23rd?
on Ice.
Brooklyn
what is
Cafe, TV on Ice. And what is that?
So we are hosting a party at 5:30 p.m. and followed by a Panthers versus Boston Bruins game at 7 p.m. So you buy your ticket, and then a percentage goes to the charity of the people we are working with, the nonprofits that we are working with.
Actually, it's any organization that opened it up.
Okay,
That we're
not
working with.
nonprofits.
So if you're
Any
interested,
organization.
in joining us, just let us know. You can email us at thebrooklynCafeTV@gmail.com or on Facebook, or give us a call right here at the studio, 888-994-4995 to join in the discussion. And yes, Troy, you can start promoting the cafe as well from home. He's got a phone, he's got an email,
It's on the Cafe V card too.
and it's on the Brooklyn Cafe TVV card.
Now, the only word to the wise is that you have to sign a registration form. It's just a signature and the name of the organization, because we like to know who to send the money to.
Exactly. Easy enough, right? So hopefully everyone's going to be there. Steve-O's going to be there. And this Thursday, if you guys are around, we're having a party at the cafe.
That's right. We're going to have a party
Awesome.
on Thursday. There's going to be music, DJ
This
stuff.
Thursday?
This Thursday.
I didn't hear about
Wait,
this.
what?
Are we
Sorry?
doing?
Repeat that again.
We are having a party here.
Yay.
Steve-O, the New York Sound DJ, has a proposal for every intern. There is some information that he wants to share with those that are available, so I highly suggest you show up, because it may mean some scratch.
Some scratch for you.
I'll be here.
It may mean some scratch. Well, listen.
That'll be on Thursday. You don't come on Thursdays.
I know, but I'll be here for this one.
Come down. Even if you meet with Steve-O and he's going to talk, he's going to do a 15-minute piece. He has something that he wants to share and something he wants to grow with. We are trying to push the platform in different directions, different venues, and he's going to take care of that on Thursday.
And it's a push, and I really think I need an assistant.
Why?
Because there's a lot going on up here.
I think you need a shrink.
Oh, that too. So I'm going to start giving you guys phone calls to follow up on and people to call, because the amount of, I've turned into you, Freddie, and I say come. We now have meetings at the same time on the same day and phone calls to make and things to do.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All right, listen, we got 5 minutes left. What is the hottest topic of the day?
Firefest, in my opinion. I think it's
Firefest?
just crazy. I think it's such a crazy, crazy, crazy thing.
Anybody else?
You guys should
Firefest?
watch it. Everyone watched it on Netflix.
All right,
and
that's
Hulu.
one. What else you got? Firefest. Anybody else?
Hot topic?
Hey, hot topic. I got one for you.
I don't know.
I was going to say Critical
No?
Role, but nobody else
I
watches
really
it
want
here.
to talk about social media and news reliability, all that.
That's
Well,
good.
social media is a little bit into tune with the guy tried to do getting that party for $250,000. I'm going to tell you, I get that guy a lot of credit, man. Asking for $250,000 and not bringing it home, that's a whole different animal. But I got one for you. There is a famous art gallery, and I can't say it, contractually I can't say where it is. A guy walks in. He looked like the new Yes Man over there. He walks in, he grabs a $200,000 piece of art off the wall,
Yes, I saw that.
and he walks out.
Yes, I saw that.
Wasn't
And
that,
nobody stopped him.
wasn't that photo like 2 years old?
I thought it was 180,000.
What, 200?
rounded
Point
up.
is, he robbed an art. He's walked into an art gallery, stole a painting, and nobody stopped
Yeah,
him.
everybody just looked at him.
Everybody
and
looked at him and thought that
just
he worked
At
there.
that point, he deserves a painting, mostly because nobody stopped him.
No, but check this out. He goes out the door, makes a right. He's shaking his head. Can't believe that nobody stopped him.
You know, at that point, the police just
Hey!
say, you know what, fair
Where'd
enough.
you come from?
You know, fair
And
enough,
all of
they
a
didn't
sudden,
bother
he
stopping.
calls the police to tell him where to find the piece. He left it in a construction
Oh,
site.
what a nice guy. Yeah, what a nice
So
guy.
Because
did
he
he
didn't
just
want to
do
see
it
that.
to
He
see if
wanted
he
to
could
prove
get
a
away with
point.
it?
He was
No, he
proving
did
a
because
point.
now this point he did because
Trying
he
to
felt
prove a
bad.
point?
No, that's what
He was trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
So I think that is genius. Can you imagine? We should do this to them.
There was a whole
Nah, they seem like nice people.
What was the point he was trying to prove? That he can walk into
That
an
he
art gallery?
Yeah,
can
and
do
just
it.
That
steal it.
nobody,
No, that's secure. No, that's
that
security. Our place is
nobody
terrible.
is going to do anything to stop
I
him.
found it funny.
Because
actually.
people only care about themselves.
There was a whole group of people who did a YouTube series, I can't remember who it was, where they just put on construction worker jackets that they got off like eBay or Amazon or something, and they walked straight to Disneyland, they walked straight into music festivals, to concerts, to museums, without ever having to pay.
Wow.
So
I
you walk
saw
with confidence.
That's true.
And because no one's going
Take
to stop
notes.
you, yeah, because people don't care.
Or they would just like dress up as garbage people. Puts one in
That's
a
right.
garbage can, put them in. They get the wristband, and bam.
How many people went
They
to
still do
Walt
that?
Disney World, Orlando, and put on a fake boot and get a wheelchair
Oh, so many.
so you skip the lines?
yeah.
My dad.
You were wrong
Anybody
for
done that?
that.
You know,
I've never
Why
done
would
it,
you
but
I
I
never
know.
That?
You know, I never done
That's
that.
so mean.
But no, like, But nowadays, it actually sounds like a good idea.
No,
people
it's
that-
But in
not.
hindsight, it raises the question.
Freddie
That
would do
defeats the
that.
purpose.
I
People
did it.
actually need
How many people
that.
have had that plan, and
I
how many
did
people
it.
are doing that right
I
now?
did
Yeah.
it.
Why
That's
did you
what-
do that?
It's a
I did.
good idea. You
Yeah,
get to cut
yeah.
Good
the
idea.
Everybody
That
listen.
is so
But what if
bad.
that
Everybody
one
do that.
person
Yes,
who
everybody's
needed-
listening. Please
what
do
if
that.
that one person
That
who
way, the
needed
line, that
a
way, the
wheelchair,
line
you're
for
just gonna
blind
use it
people,
just
No,
as
not
a
a
blind skip
wheelchair.
line will be just
You
as
get
crowded as the
crutches
ones in
from
the line.
home.
How many people
No,
are
no,
just
no,
standing in
no.
line?
You go to the office,
Ah.
and you,
Oh my
the
God.
person that took, I bought a fake boot. You know what I'm talking about? And they put the boot on, and they couldn't walk. And I got a wheelchair, and I never took a line. I didn't have to wait for a bathroom. Getting food was simple. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna tell you something. I had the time of my life.
You are sad.
And I got old.
People like you make me upset.
Now-
Someone posted something that their child is, I guess he's autistic, and she was trying to get fast passes, and she could not because they
Put them
were.
in a wheelchair.
I guess it just isn't working
You know,
anymore.
it's about delivery. If you have confidence, you get away with anything. Now, you ever seen the 2-car? You know the 3-car Monty? You know what that is? That game?
Yes, it's
The shell game?
Shell game. You ever
It's,
seen it?
it's kind of a version of poker.
Okay, kind of that. You
Where
put
they mix up
you
the
put 3
shells.
cards
Find
on
leg,
the
find leg,
table,
find
Did
leg,
you ever
find
win that
jack.
game?
and they say queen, 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 and then you put $20 down, and you have to find the queen.
That was in a Monk episode.
Well, this is
It's
a,
real
I'm being
thing.
because I
This
was
is-
watching Monk the other day,
I'll episode
and he
everybody
got
gets
it
it.
right.
okay,
And he-
but this is a real thing, and it happened in New York City. And this guy, I had him for $100. So he says, you know, I can't take it. You're kicking my whatever. He says, let's do double or nothing. Now that would tell you double or nothing. Now you got to understand, I'm hyped up. I hit 5 in a row on this guy, and I says, I could do this. He took me for everything I was worth. Boom, gone. My sister
Never go
looked at
double or
me,
nothing.
and then all of this, I lost $20 in the whole exchange because the rest of the money was his. He gives me back the $20. He says, do me a favor. Stay in school because you never want to be a mark. Remember how I'm always telling you I don't want to be anybody's mark?
Yep.
That's where I got the line on 42nd Street in Times Square.
I tell you, there's something to be said, I guess, about growing up in New York, Freddie.
That's what I
Man, it's
learned.
totally different from growing up down here, I can just say.
Growing up in
People
New
will
York in the
show
70s
you
specifically.
things that aren't real.
How you and I actually do this together, talk about two perspectives.
Man, I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to tell you
I
something.
never play that game again. And if I ever see you guys play it, I grab you by the arm and tell you, let's get the hell out of here because those guys are the best.
You ready to switch over to radio?
And mind trick you.
What's this thing?
Tuesday.
Oh, we got radio.
We got radio.
Well,
All right, listen, we'll be back in
Wait, 2 and
4
2?
minutes.
Stay tuned. We're going to be talking senior style.
Senior style.
Senior style. We'll see in a few.
All right.
2 seniors.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
The information and opinions you hear on the Del Walmsley Radio Show are those of the host, Del Walmsley, his guests, and his callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of this station, its affiliates, its management, or advertisers. The Del Walmsley Show is for entertainment purposes only. Please consult a professional regarding your personal investment needs. Nothing presented on the Del Walmsley Show constitutes an endorsement, recommendation, offer, or solicitation to buy or sell any product or security.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
What is the Del Walmsley Radio Show?
Welcome to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, where the hype ends and the help begins. I'm your host, Del Walmsley, and as always, we're working on your financial freedom.
Listen to the Del Walmsley Radio Show, Mondays at 5, Tuesday through Friday at noon on WNN.
Seniors, this is Steve Kane here, asking you, is there too much month left at the end of your money? Take advantage of a reverse mortgage. If you're 62 years of age or older, you own your own home, you can get the money you need, have no mortgage payment, and live in your home for the rest of your life. Use the money for anything. Vacations, pay off your bills, home repairs. It's your money to do with what you want. Call Emmanuel Saint-Germain on his cell phone, 561-400-7317. 561-400-7317.
A healthier you is the first step toward a healthy baby. When planning a pregnancy, baby steps toward better health can deliver big results. Exercising regularly and eating a balanced diet will help you reach or maintain a healthy weight and increase the likelihood of a healthy baby. Taking a multivitamin containing folic acid every day helps prevent birth defects, and regular medical and dental checkups are especially important when planning for pregnancy. To learn more about taking your baby steps toward a healthy pregnancy, call Florida's Family Health Line at 1-800-451-2229.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Are you benefiting from your cup of solitude in the morning? Don't worry, be happy with One Mean Bean CBD coffee in your cup. One Mean Bean is a one-of-a-kind organic CBD-infused coffee available in K-cups with a variety of specialty roasts derived from 19 different countries, many distinct flavors, and now Kentucky bourbon made proudly in Lexington, Kentucky. Your coffee bean dream doesn't stop there. No, with edibles, tropical formulations, and chocolate-covered coffee beans, to name a few. All products are made with only the highest quality CBD gold-pressed oils for maximum health benefits. So live your dream with One Mean Bean and CBD today and fight inflammation, reduce anxiety, and feel your best self. Find us at onemeanbean.com to place your order. For wholesale orders, please contact us at 844-441-4CBD. 100% money back guarantee within the first month if you are not completely satisfied. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, part 2 on a beautiful, cold, crisp 40 degrees. I hate the cold weather in South Florida.
Happy Tuesday to you, too.
Happy Tuesday to all our friends. If you're watching, do me a favor, caring and sharing, share it out. And also, the calling number is 888-565-1470. I lost my brain there for a minute. You can call in and ask anything, and we'll put you on the air. Again, if you are up north, and you want to tell us what's going on in your backyard, you can call in and give us a synopsis of how cold is it, and we'll send you a bag of coffee to your house to warm you up.
Hot Topic Tuesday. We started off with our millennial show on the 12 o'clock hour, the Hot Topics. You know, they did not have as many hot topics as I thought they were going to have.
No.
Apparently just that one.
We ate up a lot of time.
Last minute.
Just that one.
No, we ate up, but you guys did a fantastic job. And we were interacting a lot. We were like yapping.
We like to yap a lot.
As I had my coffee, I was yapping.
We like to yap a lot.
Now, Matthew, that was the first time you've ever done anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So, what'd you think? Well, you got to get a mic to talk. So, Matthew is new to the deal, Me Sopranos. Oh, Teddy, you're new too, so we'll get your input. What'd you think?
It's definitely something I'm a little familiar with. I do like being in front of the camera. I just didn't really know what to talk about, I guess.
Are you going to be in front of a camera and just sit and look at it? You got to say something.
Yeah. I guess, just getting used to the new environment and whatnot.
New environment, new people.
Yeah.
All kinds of new things.
Second day here.
That's right. I mean, I think you're here like forever. I'm going to call you the new yes man.
He's been here for 2 days. He already flipped over a video, 24-hour turnaround time, and Kayla's working on hers.
But that was beautiful work what you did there.
Thank you.
Very impressed with that. Keep up the good work. Welcome aboard. And then Teddy, who is like the all-around guru with so many, you and this one next to you. I mean, this is my right-hand man over here. But you and the two of you combined can do things for this show that I can only dream of.
It's really nice. I told you I needed an assistant. It's nice to know that all these phone calls that are now piling up on my texting list, I can give off to Teddy and Chanel and Mara, and they can confirm some appointments.
And Chanel's off calling people to do remotes and everything else. And if you have a business and you want us to do a remote, I'm going to tell you straight up, give us a call. Now, whose number are they calling?
You can call the radio station for now.
You can call 888-565-1470, or you can call my cell, 347-245-6012. I don't care. You can call me. We'll go out and visit you, and we'll have some fun.
Because this Friday, we're on location. We are at Revivify. Revivify? Revivify? Revivify.
Revivify what?
Revivify, right in Boca Raton on Powerline Road between Glades and Palmetto Park. It's the Oxygen Bar that joined us on set. They're right underneath Skin Appeal. It is an SIS Properties. We did the grand reopening on 18th Street a few weeks ago. I was glad we weren't doing it last weekend in that rain, I got to tell you.
It would have been really hard to do.
It would have not been such a good shoot.
We had the clowns. The clowns were there. We took their tent.
Oh, I still have their smiley face.
Do you?
You took that clown's tent?
Yes.
We didn't take it.
We took it.
It wasn't their tent.
We took it. I told the lady, if you give this tent to those clowns,
I'm not doing a show.
I'm leaving.
That's what he said.
I'm leaving. I'm packing up my toys and I'm leaving. The clowns don't need a tent. So every clown in the world came over. They were mad. You ever seen the mad clown?
Yes.
Their face goes upside down.
They were the Boca Point clowns.
Huh?
They were the Boca Point clowns.
Oh my God. And then they loved Dawn, so they gave her like a balloon around her head,
Well,
and
you
around her
know, the
nose.
crown.
And, yes. So, but we took that tent. We took the tent and the table.
But Friday we're going to be at Revivify, another SIS property. It's going to be, oh my gosh, we can try. You tried the oxygen, didn't you? The oxygen bar?
Yes.
How was
it?
it?
It made me really relaxed. Like I slept really well that night.
Did you?
I don't know if it was like the placebo effect and it was just all in my
No,
head.
it cures some of that anxiety.
But then maybe like my lungs started hurting.
Did they?
Really?
And I was like, Mom, can my lungs start hurting from oxygen? And she was like, no. So
Maybe
maybe it
it
was
the
something
anxiety
else.
of why you were so relaxed just really got to you.
Yeah, probably.
All that stuff we create in our head. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's a whole show in itself. What
That's
we
like
can
a
create in
person
our
growing
head.
up.
I have a whole other person going on in my head.
We
It's
didn't
like
talk
two
about
different
you.
people, two different things going on.
I don't want to talk about you because you're scary, scary,
Yeah,
scary.
I know it. It kind of is.
On Friday, we are hoping also to announce the Valentine's special package with Blossom Moments leading the way, and we got a whole package where you call in. We send a group of women to your house and a limo if you want the dinner package included. There's going to be flowers and makeup and hair and shoes and yada, 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 all that
Wait,
stuff.
I want to do this. When is this?
Valentine's Day.
We're going to put the package. Hopefully, we'll make the announcement on Friday. The ladies came in piece by. They're coming in like a drip of the tribe.
It's Jermina. She came in. She changed our backdrop. Those beautiful orchids. Oh my, are they gorgeous?
I thought that was bamboo.
They're orchids.
She said she wasn't feeling well.
She wasn't feeling
She'll
well.
be back tomorrow, but give Jermina a call to place your Valentine's Day orders now, 561-951-6343, bmgevents.net. She'll be back in tomorrow to replace our set, flowers, and talk about Valentine's Day. Danielle Boujon Photography. She'll do makeup. She'll do your hair. She'll do your boudoir pictures, not your, what'd you call it, bourgeois?
Amour.
Your boudoir. She'll be
what
doing
Steve
your
calls
boudoir pictures, add some
Armoire.
chocolate, some hair, add the limo, everything you want to add to it.
Everything and anything, and it comes with a list of different options. We're still working on the options.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yes.
Apparently, someone yelled at you yesterday for your clothing attire.
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up, doing it in front of 60, 70,000 people so that I can tell you. Why didn't
happened?
anybody tell me I looked like Bozo the Clown yesterday?
You didn't. What are you talking
I
Yes,
don't
I
think
did.
you did. I thought it was kind of cute.
Teddy's laughing.
Who told you this?
People. And
Gianna, she
Gianna
left.
laughed. She says, I thought it was okay. And she's looking now. Last night she's laughing at me. First of all, I thought it was a pullover.
It was. You pulled it over your
wasn't.
head.
I pulled it over, yeah. I pulled it over. I was freezing. So I put on a shirt within the shirt within the shirt. So they told me, you can't wear long street with a short. I says, I can wear whatever the hell I want.
Well, you kind of did it backwards, but it was really kind of cute.
I didn't wear it backwards.
You normally put the short sleeve under the long sleeve in layers. Didn't you grow up in New York?
We never did that in
Who
New
puts
York.
the long sleeve under the short
I
sleeve?
do.
Or you'd put a sweater.
It's supposed to go around the shoulders.
What do you
But this
mean?
shirt went all the way down to my elbows. So it looked funny.
It was
And
supposed
I
to be
was
a
saying
tank
to
top,
myself,
like it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I have
So
to look.
I was saying
what
to
you wore
myself,
yesterday.
it was, and nobody told me
Oh,
nothing.
you were thinking it was like a sweater vest.
Yes.
It wasn't.
No.
You saw it? Why didn't you tell me something?
I was here, and I don't even remember.
Why don't you? Why do you let me walk around like
yesterday.
that?
Chanel, you were here yesterday. Freddie's outfit.
You saw the outfit I had?
you a compliment.
She liked it.
You have a lot of fake friends
I
here,
should've-
Freddie.
Wait, totally.
I should have.
See, she liked the sweater, Freddie.
It
It was
a-
just different to see on you. You never wear sweater vests.
I was freezing.
Look, she's turning red, Freddie.
It was horrible. I had a senior
If it was
moment.
like fitted, it would have been like not bad. But it was
And
just
then that's
it's a poof.
And then there's another problem. My daughter-in-law gave me that as a gift, right? So I can't get rid of it, and I put
no,
it
it's
on.
great. I'm sure
It's a great
by
shirt.
itself.
No, it doesn't fit. It's too big. It's a big poof. I don't care. I was cold.
That's what she said. It's a poof.
It was a poof.
So you
lot of
didn't
fake
say
friends
nothing.
here.
You
Wait,
should-
I feel like if you go to Men's Warehouse, like that's the style that they portray.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This is
Troy says you looked fine, Federico Santori.
Oh, see?
Oh, that makes all the
Troy.
difference. Thank you, Troy. You my man. Listen,
Troy
I don't
supports you.
know if the warehouse, what is it?
Men's Warehouse?
Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse was watching the show. I got a phone call. I didn't tell you this.
Oh, no.
I will show it to you. I got a phone call. They gave me a $150 gift certificate for anything I wanted in the store.
Men's Warehouse did?
Man, I swear to God, they called me right after the show. It must have been because I looked like
Yes,
most of the class.
They felt sorry for you.
Brooklyn Cafe TV
Horrible.
now sponsored by Men's Warehouse. Freddie's
Horrible.
clothes provided by. I like that though, Freddie.
I was sitting.
Freddie's
yesterday-
clothes now provided by Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse. So they said, Mr. Santori, not for nothing. Not for nothing. Who answers the phone like that? Not for nothing. We had
You should get like a
$150.
custom suit for the show.
No, no.
I think we should go in with the crew. Outfit you.
$150.
Well, you know, when they
You
have
can
those
get one
BOGOs at
shirt.
Men's Warehouse, you can get a lot.
I'll style you.
Wait, Jay has some money there, so he can give it to you. He hasn't been shopping there in a while.
I went there for my kids' weddings. And I guess I had all this stuff building up, and I never look at the email. And it says, you have $150.
Chanel's going to style you.
Chanel's
she
going to
says.
style me. Chanel, you're part of the problem because I didn't go. You didn't tell me
I told you
yesterday.
it was different. I was like, this is different.
Different. It was different.
Well, wait, it even gets better because we've got Josephine Orozco with us, and we're talking about how to be a, savvy, safe senior. And Hector says, we already have 2 on the set.
Hector was talking about himself?
Apparently, must
He's
be talking
kinda young
about
to be that.
Apparently, he was thinking about you and me. So, yeah.
Really?
Well, we are the oldest ones here. I would
Hector
doubt.
speaks the truth.
Yeah.
He's a real one.
And the funny thing is, Hector has his headphones in, so he
I'm
doesn't
gonna
even
take-
know we're talking about him.
Hi, Hector.
I'm going to take my shoe off and throw it at him. A senior moment, this.
This is when we've already got 2 on the set.
And then you wonder why we scream at millennials. Nah, you have the reason why.
You know what? I guess all in truth.
But you look like you're 30 anyway. You get away with, you can tell people whatever. You don't even have a birth certificate. You don't even know what year you were born.
And that's, yeah, well, I can.
You go by your
She's
parents.
22.
No,
Okay.
she goes by her parents' marriage certificate. So she
I can
adds,
tell you my body's going to let me know day by day.
She adds age to it. She doesn't know how old she is. She has no clue.
I subtract 8 months and 29 days from my parents' anniversary, and that's my birthday.
Yeah, but they could have had her 10 years, 5 years, 15 years. She doesn't know. Dawn has no clue.
She could have been the flower girl.
As a matter of fact, how did you come up with that birth date?
That's what they told me.
They told you? They don't even remember having
I was
you.
born on Good Friday. That explains
I'm
it.
telling you, they made it up.
They
I'm
just chose
telling
a
you.
good day and they're
They
like,
just
yeah,
picked
it
a day.
sounds good.
They
Like, that
chose a
kinda
day that they
works.
can't forget. And the Jewish Good Friday. You have a Good Friday in the Jewish culture?
Good
You do?
Friday is Good Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
Among the Jews too? That's the day of the crucifixion. That's the day Christ was crucified. You have that? You don't even believe in Christ. You don't have that.
How do you know?
Okay.
We're not talking about
Yeah, I
religion,
can't get onto
okay?
We're
religion.
just really
Please
talking
don't
about my
put me on
birthday.
it.
You're talking about your birthday, which nobody knows when it is.
That's okay, because I'm going to let everyone know when it is, because the day before my birthday, we are going to be at the BB&T Center, March 23rd, 2019, with the Brooklyn Cafe TV on Ice, and because your birthday is on March 19th, we're going to have a big party celebration
have a cake.
for anyone that purchases a ticket through our link. Mara's going to push it out again. Hector's working on a video. Matthew's going to work on a new video. So a lot of new promotional videos coming out. It is the Brooklyn Cafe on TV on Ice, giving back to all of the organizations and foundations that we work with. Here's the flyer right there. Check out the link. Buy your ticket. All tickets include admission, parking, our free birthday celebration, a free show, also a slap shot at the end of the game, and parking.
I don't want to celebrate my birthday.
You don't want to celebrate your birthday?
No.
Well, someone said they wanted to do a big birthday for you when you hit that big number, that you're not there yet.
I'm not
so
there yet.
we won't have that kind of birthday
I don't
party.
want to celebrate. Listen, I know I'm not going to get away with this, but okay.
But anyway, so check it out. Purchase the link. The foundations we're working with, we have about 10 right now, from Roots and Wings to Don DeMarco Sparkle of Life to Miracle League Palm Beach County. Oh my gosh, they must be taking pictures of us, Freddie. I don't know. They're laughing at us from the other side of the table. So find the link. $6 from every ticket goes back to the foundation of your choice. All you have to do is type it in right there. We get the notification on Groupmatic. Smith Smiles. There are so many, and it's going to be a great event. And you can share out the information from your foundation or organization on a table right down on the first floor. So there you go.
Where we
That was
gonna
my
be Friday?
segue. Which Friday?
This Friday.
Revivify.
Where is that located?
That is located on Powerline Road between Glades and Palmetto Park,
People wanna
right
show up.
underneath Skin Appeal. So if you know where Skin Appeal is, it's on the first floor. What else
What are you
got?
doing?
Nothing.
Freddie Cam.
First of all, where'd you get that picture of me with the last pizza bite?
I was
That's
standing
false-
right in front of you. You
That's
just didn't
false.
notice.
That's false advertising. I wasn't looking at the last pizza bite, was I?
Maybe you were, maybe you weren't. The world may never know.
You are one strange person.
Brooklyn Cafe Gazette's going out this week. Chanel and Mara and Teddy.
Yes.
Our artist of the week, I believe do we have one or we have two?
Two.
We've got Jay Harmon and Susan Goodwin as the artist of the week. We're also spotlighting Anchor Inn as the business location of the week. What else we got going? Brooklyn Cafe on Ice. And sponsored by the V Card. Get
Everybody
your
got their
V
V-card
Card.
today. How you like that? Under one roof. You got your V-card?
I got my V-card.
You got yours?
No.
You weren't at the meeting.
Well,
but it's time for Mara to get her V Card. To download
I
your
feel
free
like you've
V
been
Card.
telling me to get my V Card for like.
We're going to do it today.
Get your
8
free
months.
digital marketing card, Josephine. You're going to get one too because I asked her for a card. She doesn't have one. I asked her for the name of her business, and we're going to put that on the V card. So start a new text. The number is 80800, and the text function, type in CAFE, C-A-F-E. Dylan has it all updated for you. We've got new pictures. We've got the coffee. We've got Brooklyn Cafe on Ice.
Is today's show on there today?
Dylan, is today's show streaming live?
I will do it after this.
And Dylan's going to be streaming our show live
Well,
right after
take
this.
your phone and do it.
He's been working with.
From my phone, I gotta do it from my laptop.
He's been working with Gen G on this, so we've got a lot going on. Put your Valentine's Day orders in today or tomorrow or as soon as possible to Blossom Moments Floral. And yes, ladies, you too can send yourself flowers if you do not have that special Valentine. Just saying, call Jermina at 561-951-6343. We're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back in, we're going to be talking about being a, what kind of senior, Josephine?
Seniors living their best lives.
There you go. Seniors living their best lives.
1-800-CALL-FREDDIE if you need a date for Valentine's.
You living your best life,
1-800
Freddie?
you call me, I got somebody for you.
You living your best life?
Me?
Yeah.
Is it you, Freddie?
Every day. No, it's not me, but I have a book of business that I can share with you.
You can't do that. We'll be right back. That's illegal.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
vCard Global is the world's smartest business card that virtually allows a person or business to digitally share all of their information. With a vCard, sharing information is one simple click away. No need to open emails, websites, or social media. Updating information is easy and instant. vCard Global is the ultimate marketing tool, transforming the way we connect, communicate, and collaborate to grow your business. Text JENNG to 80800. Revolutionize your business card. For information, contact Jennifer. Text JENNG to 80800 for your free digital business card today.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You know, you've got a new foam finger we should get you.
What?
You have a new foam finger from Miracle League, Palm Beach County.
Yes, as a matter of fact, where is the...
it's in the bag in the
Because
side
I
room.
have to start naming the dates and everything on this thing.
We're going to be there for, what's the opening day in baseball season? Is that what it's
Opening
called?
day, yeah,
Opening day. There's your
Do
finger,
they have
Freddie.
the list of the...
Everything's
of the
in that
games?
bag.
The list is there too?
Freddie got a new foam finger. How do you like that?
I like it, but I can't put it in my nose. It don't fit.
Miracle League, Palm Beach County. It is a special needs baseball and cheerleading league right in our own backyard. When is March 30th? I think is opening day, right?
Yes, March 30th.
Yeah. Let's show this to your son, and I think you should coach. Annie, you could teach cheerleading to the kids. It'd be fun, right?
Teach tap dancing to the kids.
And tap dancing. There you go.
No.
I don't think you can tap dance on the dirt, but cheerleading for
It
sure.
depends on
Anything's
what's going on.
possible if you just put your mind to it.
They do have
True that.
cheerleaders. That I do know.
I
don't
know,
know
that's
about
what
the
I
tap
said.
dancing.
No,
but the
Dylan said
cheerleaders.
that.
I
And
know,
Dylan, I
Dylan.
have to thank you for bringing Troy on board to work with us.
He did that?
Yes.
Hey, Dylan, how did the ladies do at the Daytona 500? What position
He's
did they
getting a
come
mic.
in? Remember the lady who
Okay, so it came in 13th out of 23 in their class. There are 4 classes, but they had to call the race early because of the rain. They tried for an hour to do it in the rain, but then they had to call it again for another one, so they had to call it early. But
Well, there's
Catherine
another one
said-
next month, right?
The next one is in March.
I think what we should do is we should have what do you call that, a fan base for the ladies? When you
Like a meet and greet?
Like a fan club.
A fan club? Yeah, they got
Like a fan club.
they got those.
No, our fan club, not hers. Ours,
okay.
honoring her because I think it's really unique that everybody on that team is female.
Hey, Dylan, maybe we can bring him on the show again.
Yes, I emailed her and asked her, but
Perfect,
she hasn't
thank you.
responded yet. But she's busy now resting because she was up for 24 hours. So
And they got to get sponsors for the next race.
Got a lot going
That's the
on.
way it works.
And we've got Josephine Orozco with us. She gave us a call yesterday. You know what I'm wondering, though? How'd she get your phone number?
She called the radio station. Who called me?
I called the radio station. They gave me your number.
Ah, okay. Very nice. Well, see, I guess the power of listening, because nobody listens, somebody's listening.
Well, somebody listen. And tell us a little bit about what you do.
So
And talk right into that mic.
I am a semi-retired social worker. I just relocated from New York to Florida about approximately 1 year ago. And I really don't want to get back into social work, so I started to think, what else can I do? What else do I want to do? So I came out to Miami and I did a life coach certification, so I'm a certified life coach as well. I also do motivational speaking, primarily to school-aged children, elementary school. I went to the Caribbean and I did some motivational speaking to prisoners. And the goal was to help them to understand the importance of preparing themselves for reintegration into the community after discharge from prison. So that went really well. I was really pleased. I love motivating people and inspiring people to be the best that they can be.
You work with millennials and young age kids and things of that nature?
Well, in the past I did. I think you guys are so fantastic. No, I mean they have great ideas. They're intelligent.
She's saying she doesn't want to work with us.
Yeah, she's done.
I did. I've done
Can't
that.
blame her.
I've worked
There's a butt coming.
There's a butt because now she works with seniors.
They have so much to offer. You guys have so much to offer. Young people have so much to offer. What it is I would like to see is, sort of like combining yourselves, getting together with seniors, hearing what they have to offer, and, you sharing your life experiences, your goals, your dreams with them.
Yeah.
One of the unique thing about this group, we've had different groups that have come along. More, I think you've been here for 2 or 3 groups, right? If memory serves me correctly. And you can see the differences in the talent pool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Yes Man was one of the kids that was in here. He was in here for 3 months. It wasn't until the last 3 weeks that he was working with us that I know this kid had a talent.
Yeah.
And he was great. And I said, we threw so much stuff at him in the last 3 weeks because I didn't know. So never to do that mistake again.
Day 1, I had Matthew doing a spot, 24-hour turnaround. Nice job. Kayla's doing one today.
And again, talented kids.
Yes. Young people have a lot. You guys have so much to offer. Just believe in yourself and go for it. I think Freddie said something about never giving up, and Dawn said something about being persistent. Believe in yourself and never give up. And don't take no for an answer.
That's right. And don't let, I understand Chanel was talking about she uses her phone because everybody else does. It's cool to do things because a lot of people do, but don't let that do be you. You have to be you. And I know it's the hardest thing in the world to do. It's one of the reasons that I have the people around me who get mad at me, because I don't do this business like anybody else.
They certainly don't dress like you.
That's right.
That is for sure.
But check it out. I got me 150 from
Men's Rouse.
I got you people noticing that I look like a clown. I just want to thank you
You
for
did
that.
not, though.
Yes, I did.
No, I looked back at the
She
video.
said, look, you saw her face. You turned beet rances. I'm sorry for that. I can't defend you. Horrible. Horrible, right?
I don't think it looked that bad.
You're biased because you like me. Everybody else, Chanel's going to dress me, and she kept saying, oh, it looks fine. I'll probably have 2 different color shoes with this girl.
Gotta do what you gotta do. But now you're working with seniors.
Well, I'm not working at all, actually.
Oh, it's even better.
What is it you're looking to do as a business entrepreneur?
Motivational speaking.
Well, we can use that.
I just want seniors. Seniors, they're my passion, and I've worked with seniors in New York as a medical social worker, and I see where they can either be, when they get to a certain age, they sort of lose motivation for life. They lose a passion for life.
Really?
Yes.
I don't want to take that bus.
A lot of seniors believe that just because, a lot of times also it's because of a lot of losses that they've had in their lives, In New York, we have this intergenerational program where they get seniors together with young people, and you won't believe how they come alive.
Well, they do that here too.
Oh, they do?
They do.
Okay.
Now, how long have you been to Florida?
1 year.
Really? Oh,
1
so
year.
you're a rookie.
Yes, 1 year. I am in my 60s. I'm also a senior in a sense. Not quite there yet, but I'm
No
in my
idea.
60s. And
She
so
ages well.
You look fantastic.
You could pass for 30.
I have 2 grandchildren, 23 and 18.
Your grandchildren are 23 and 18?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Yes.
Where'd this woman not age from?
She doesn't age.
I'm going to your anti-aging center. Seriously.
That's because she's a social worker. so
Holy smokes.
You have to have a love for life. You have to love life. I love life.
Now,
I
now,
live life.
Welcome
I
to
enjoy life.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, and the part that you don't understand about the show, which you're about to get right now,
Okay.
is that I know social workers.
Okay.
My sister, Linda, I know plenty of social workers, and they have a different interpretation of life. Life in your world is black and white. You alive or you're not alive.
Okay.
Okay? I've run into, and I've had this argument. I believe in fighting for life. So I'm going to put it out there.
Yeah.
And Linda, this is no reflection of you or anybody else, and I know, to protect the innocent. If you are on a machine that is saving your life, in a coma, do you pull the plug?
That's a whole ethical decision.
We're going to add a layer to this. Do you pull the plug if the person is a friend? But what if it's your parents? What if it's your kid? Do you pull the plug?
At what time frame, though? There's a lot of
It's
things.
a vegetable, and the doctors
For how
say-
long? A day? 2 hours? A week? A
Okay.
year?
How long?
10 years?
How long?
You tell me. What's your
A
question?
day, a week, a year. Do you pull the plug?
Well, it's a decision that has to be made
Here comes
between
here it comes.
the family members, the medical team.
Well, the medical team tells you there's no coming back. That's the first thing they tell you.
Then the family has to get together.
The family
and
will
make a
look at you, the
decision.
social worker, and say, well, what do you think I should do? What do you tell them?
Well, the social worker can't really make that decision. It has
But
to
what do
be
you believe?
The social worker, what do I believe?
She's good. She's the dude. What do you
She's
believe?
right,
Politician level.
What I believe is that it's really very, very important that people. There's such a thing called a healthcare proxy. We have to, we do financial planning. We have to do life planning as well. It's really important that people make known to their loved ones what their wishes are in case they're ill, in case they're in a coma, in case they're in an event.
Suppose none of that exists, and you had to make a decision. And I understand integrity and all that. I understand
The
because
family
they,
has to make the decision.
Let's say you're in that position.
Who? The family?
No,
The social worker
suppose you
can't.
are in that position. Let me change it.
Wait, I
Because
can answer
we're
this.
dancing
I've been
around
in this position.
Okay, and what do you do?
So my brother was on life support,
And?
and we decided that it would be best that we pull the plug.
Okay.
But the family decided.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
but
family decided.
if it's your decision, the reason I bring this up is because I know social workers are black and white, and there is something about integrity, even in death, and you want people to have this integrity and yada yada yada. Okay, true. You decided to say, listen, I'd rather have him remembered than to suffer or whatever's going on. So you pulled the plug.
You want them to live or to pass with dignity, yes.
With dignity. I love this argument. Now, I saw a movie one time. I am a firm believer that only God remains and removes.
So you should stay on, God forbid you're on life support
I'm gonna tell you right
indefinitely.
Now, indefinitely, even longer than that.
Well, then you need to put that in your paperwork.
Absolutely.
You need some paperwork.
Now, I saw a show one time where a woman was on same system as your brother, and they took her off. She didn't die. She refused to die. And she stayed alive. And she stayed alive. And the parents went to the doctor and said, what's going on here? Then I looked to do some more research. It happened so many times. She refused to die. Then what do? We sit here and say, wow, I just made a mistake? Maybe I should have kept her on there a little longer? Do you understand? What's the answer? Do we or don't we? And it's not, and I don't want you to think that you did the wrong thing because your brother died, yes? When you took off the machines. That's not even the point here.
There is no right answer. It is.
There is none.
There's no right, there's no wrong. It's what works for the family and the person if they have their paperwork in order. My parents have their paperwork and they each have different directives. One wants to live forever like you on machines.
That's your mom?
That'll be my mom. And my dad's like, no heroics, no nothing. And it's up to the kids and the healthcare surrogate now, apparently.
You want to be on machines or you want to 86 it?
Well, I'd like a chance if I was on machines to maybe get better, but after a certain amount of time,
How much
I don't
time?
need my family to come sit with me in a hospital bed and watch me do
Why not?
nothing. Why?
Listen, when I die...
It's an inconvenience, honestly.
It's an issue of what quality of life
It's
does
the
that
quality.
person
There you
have?
go. What's the quality of
But
life?
how do we know the quality of life? We're laying there. Maybe we see everything. Maybe just because my eyes are open doesn't mean I can't see. When I die, I'm going to have a mausoleum.
You and my mother.
And in this mausoleum, I want a checkerboard set. I want a bar. I want games for people to come
and hang out. Why don't we use the studio?
You can bury me here.
That's what I tell my parents in their house. I'm just going to seal up the front door.
I believe that life was given as a gift, and you got to hold on to every ounce that you have. All of it. I don't care how long it takes. Now, if it's a financial burden on my family to keep me alive, I think there's something that they have to keep you alive.
But if the
somehow.
brain is dead and if you're not breathing on your own and machines are doing all the work,
We don't
the
know that.
organs. Yes, we do.
No.
When the person's brain is not functioning, if the person's
My brain hasn't
lungs,
functioned in
if the
56 years.
person's
honey.
Amen.
lungs- If the person's
My brain
lung
don't
is not
function.
functioning and machines are doing the breathing for them, and they can't, carry
That's
on
right.
with all the normal bodily functions because machines have taken over that.
I got a question.
What
And
type
think
of
about your
quality of
brother.
life
Why
is that?
Why would God put that situation
Because it ain't God.
in your life
one
in
of
the first
things,
place?
You ever notice that when things happen in life, it always goes back to God. God gave us life. What we do with it is our business. How we treat ourselves is our business. He doesn't come down and say, I'm going to keep you on a machine, because it doesn't work that way. It's about the choices that you have in life.
So you believe in free will?
Absolutely. That's what this is all about.
You don't believe everything's God's plan then?
It is God's plan. That's the free will.
Who's not Drake?
They're calling you out, but you're changing your answer.
I'm not. God's free will.
Again,
gives
we're
you-
talking about religion. I thought this was a new
No,
politic
I'm just saying,
religion
but it's
show.
important. It's important because she's sitting here, and I've always wanted to have a conversation with a social worker because I know integrity, free will, and I know in my heart that if you had to pull that button, you would, because you believe, integrity-wise, that's what the person should live.
And I guess your question is, who has a right to make that decision? They're not God. They did not give that person life, but do they have a right to take it?
We can start there.
She has a way with words, yes.
Yes.
Carried in the womb for 9 months. How are they not given gift of life to that child?
How would who's not?
You're
given?
saying
The mom.
The
If the
mom.
mom gave
Shouldn't she
birth.
have that right?
To remove life?
Yeah. 'cause
Well,
she
only
gave
in a
birth and
situation
gave
like
I'm
that,
not going
not
to tell
just
a
to
mother
remove
you
life.
can't.
Yeah.
In my world, no. I'm sorry. I don't even. If my
Yeah, but
son.
didn't God put a child into the mom's womb?
Okay.
And then the mom gave birth to it, so
Okay.
she gave.
So
him
she
the
has
gift
a
of
right
life.
to remove it?
No, I'm not saying that, but she has a choice to not see her child suffer.
honey, you can walk away from your family member today and never see your kid ever.
Yeah.
Because he's a drug addict, or he's suffering, or he's abusive.
Well,
or
it's
whatever.
free will and it's a choice, and what your family went through had to, and I wasn't there, I know, but it could not have been easy.
Oh.
It's not an easy decision. But in your world, you decided this was best for him and for you. I respect that.
Don't worry, your family's sending you out to the jungle and PR, and they're going to let you hang out there.
I tip my hat to that. But the other side of this conversation, and the reason I'm doing this on purpose is because she's here, is if I want you to keep them machines on, I should be allowed to.
Then you need to have that in your paperwork.
I understand. I'm just saying.
Can I
Yes,
just
she's
share
right.
something with you? A couple of years ago, my mom was on a vent machine.
Okay.
So, her wishes were, and it was in writing, I don't want to be on any life support machines.
Then you have to honor that.
So we got to the hospital, and I said to the doctor, we need to get my mom off the vent. This is not what she wanted. The doctor says to me, give us 1 day so that her oxygen level can go up in order that she be removed from the vent. Says, 1 day? Okay. Do you know the next day, her oxygen levels went up and they removed her from the vent? So you have a point. Who has a right to make
Now,
that
did your mother
decision?
live through that episode?
She did. She lived through it.
And therein lies my entire point of arguing with my family for weekends on end.
Who are you arguing with?
Everybody says that, even Freddie and Gio. Man, they said, we're pulling that plug so fast, they're going to FPL me. Whoop.
Well, that sounds like a personal issue.
The bottom
what I was thinking.
is sometimes faith is not understanding what's going on. It's called faith. And sometimes you got to have faith that people do come back. Just give it a chance.
For sure.
And in your brother's case, he did die.
Yeah.
So that could have been the end of it. Now, I'm sure that you just didn't go walk in the employer.
No, this is a year-long thing.
Exactly. And therein lies the difference. Maybe if I'm going through this and I see my kid there for a year, maybe I change my mind. But as it stands right now, we're having a party. I want to put a party every Friday in that hospital room. Because I am of the belief that you are here, you still sense. My belief, don't write to me, don't get crazy.
I do agree with you. Let's go to commercial break. Whew, give us a call, 888-565-1470. Not often do we have these conversations with Freddie.
It's that kind of day, baby.
Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming, as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages, or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422. What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility, Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs. Offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening, to higher-level boot camp and weight training, Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back on, what's today? Hot Topic Tuesday.
Hot Topic Tuesday.
Hot Topic Tuesday.
It's getting hot in here.
This portion of the show is brought to you by One Mean Bean. I'm trying to sound like the NFL.
One Mean Bean.
One Mean Bean. This, because milk is for children?
Babies.
It's for babies. You gotta get some of this stuff. Comes in a lot of different oils and flavors. And I tell you, I've been using this every day now since I met Michael. He's come out with a coffee brand of cold coffee?
Cold brew.
Cold brew?
I'm letting you do this. I'm just watching.
Cold brew. and Dawn's going to tell you how to get it.
I'm just sitting back and watching. I like that delivery though, Freddie.
But this stuff is fantastic. Check it out. Come to the cafe and I'll explain to you. And it doesn't get you high. CBD, as everybody's been telling you, does not get you high. And it takes away inflammation and everything else. This helps me get through the night. And Michael, if you're watching, I need more of this stuff.
You need more of that, and I actually need more of my coffee beans because the chocolate-covered espresso beans with CBD, I hide them because I use them very sparingly. Each one is only 10 milligrams of CBD, and then you have the bears. Have you tried these bears?
No.
Would you want one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share my bears. What I like about One Mean Bean is that the delivery system is all different, and the carrier oils are different on the peppermint. They've got the Cancer Blend. They've got the roll-on, the espresso beans, now the cold brew coffee. So there's a different delivery system. I have one open in the car.
You should put it right there.
A different delivery system for anyone that you're looking for. So check the oils on your CBD company and then contact meanbean.com or CBD Hemp Meds. They also have CBD coffee in Keurig cups, so in K-cups. Makes it very easy.
Giovanni says he has a K-cup machine. He says, Dad, can you get me some K-cups?
Yeah, Michael, can we get some more K-cups, please?
Yes, Michael, those left too fast. We're out of here in 24 hours is all I got to say. I was going to ask you, do you remember the oil that Michael gave us?
Yes.
The anointing oil? What was the name of that, Rose?
Frankincense.
Frankincense. So Roland was baptized on Sunday. And afterwards I spoke to the priest. And I said to him, you know, there's an oil that we use for anointment that was used during the times of Christ. And he said that word to me. He says, yeah. He says, really, you know about that? I go, yeah. Because they put it here and here and here, and it's all this whole thing on the top of the head, and it's all that. And he says to me, you know, that's a very special oil. Because it, for those of you who know about baptism, it's supposed to cleanse your soul and enter.
Well, I think most people, religion aside, because it's not religion, knows they know that the three gifts given to Jesus were frankincense, myrrh, and gold. And
I didn't know that.
Come on.
That was my point I was leading up to. I didn't know that. He said that.
How did you not know that?
I don't know. I don't know everything.
Really?
I'm Jewish and I know that.
You do?
Exactly. I'm Jewish and even I know that.
well, maybe I should hang out with more Jews.
Maybe you should.
Well, Christ was Jewish, right?
Yeah.
And he was born, and Mary and Joseph were Jewish. Correct. So you should know that.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
a Catholic, Puerto Rican from the Bronx.
Frankincense, myrrh, and gold, yes. And
I kept calling him Frankenstein.
And Michael has one of the oils. He said they've worked very closely with the Jewish religion. They've worked with rabbis. They've worked with priests. They've worked with the biblical studies to put this oil together. And apparently, it had hemp. I can't say CBD. Back in the day, there was hemp, and it had hemp in it as well.
Yes, and I tried to explain that to him, and he looked at me like, okay, I got to go.
Which is one of those crazy
Just
things.
ran out.
So if, God forbid, you're in the hospital, I'm bringing the oil to you.
That's right. I want to be bathed every Friday at the party with the oil.
You got it, Freddie.
I have to get this written down somewhere.
But, if we're talking about seniors living their best life, what would you recommend, Josephine?
Let's see. What I recommend for seniors is to don't think of aging as something negative, and to just continue to do some of the things, like say for example, follow their passion. You want to learn belly dancing at the age of 70? Go right ahead.
Really?
Yes, why not?
Well, because if I had a 7-year-old belly, I don't know if I want to watch that.
Follow your passion,
That's
whatever
the
that
beauty.
passion is.
I fully believe that. There are guys, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and there's a guy we call him Pops who comes in, and he is just, he beats me. He's great. And he's like in his 70s, 80s, and he's amazing. And it's amazing the mobility he has.
Absolutely. He's how old?
He's in his 70s, 80s.
And he moves, and is he buffed?
No. He has a good body build, but he's not like bodybuilder or anything. And he moves around us, he grapples with us.
There's
He
a
grapples with the
gentleman
20-year-olds.
by the name of Russ, I'm not going to use his last name, that we all know, and he's 84.
God bless the man does not age, right?
He looks like Captain America.
Well, Teddy didn't tell us that she does MMA, and Bobby was there on Friday.
Yes.
And again, it goes back to millennials. Sorry, millennials, I'm not throwing you under the bus. But we were in a room on location at Carmen Care Self-Therapy Center for how many hours? At least 3.
Yeah, at least
right?
3 hours.
3 of you went to Tampa to the concert, including Bobby. Bobby trains MMA fighters, and none of you even talked about that. None of you talked about that you were going to Tampa. There was no small talk. There was nothing going on.
I didn't even know that you did the jiu-jitsu piece.
Until she left. And she went,
No,
she's going to bring
until
some of her
now.
fighters over.
Yeah, I talked to them this weekend. They're going to try and find a day to come down to do.
I didn't even know
talk
you.
about
So
it.
you do jiu-jitsu?
I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've done it for almost 2 years.
My stepdaughter, my daughter, Sarah, does that.
Really?
But she kept getting beat up. So she's an attorney. So she can't walk into court black and blue. So she had to chill until the bruises go down.
We talked to Annie a couple months ago about putting a self-defense class together because Annie teaches self-defense as well. So it's really something that needs,
You know
right?
Annie?
There's no coincidences. I said to Annie, don't we need mats though? And she said she'll get them. So if she can
To
get
do
the
a
mats.
self-defense?
I don't think we can throw people on the hardwood floors here.
Are you going to do a self-defense class over there?
Or maybe we go to Bobby's and do it.
Oh, we could do that. We can actually. Oh, yes. That's where Dawn went, and she was.
That'd
doing
be
the-
Mousetrap Land.
You were doing the dance.
Zumba, yeah, I'm not so good at that.
That was hilarious.
Can't say I'm good
I
at
love
self-defense
Zumba.
either.
The ladies went left.
Dawn
Dawn
went
went
right. They go, Mousetrap. Freddie moved his hand. Dawn didn't. Freddie got the mousetrap in
I
his
still
hand.
have the scars.
But the only thing, Andy, I would told you that was holding me back from actually pushing it forward were the mats. But if we can go to Bobby's place or we can go to a gym and do it, it would have to be a location shoot because I can't, in good conscience, do it here on the floor.
No, because they may take a painting down the wall.
So we just have to go on location. But I think it would be something great for seniors, right? For anyone. My mom, years ago, she was carjacked at the mall.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. What mall? It was the mall doesn't exist anymore down in Plantation, but you think she was probably, in her 50s then. But self-defense, things that you should just know that, and I couldn't even tell you right now to hypothetically throw it out there, what you should do, what you shouldn't do in a situation like that. Jiu-jitsu, not jiu-jitsu, just safety tips, right? Safety tips for seniors, because seniors parking their car, you can have all the pretty little flowers you have. I'm thinking because, right, senior, we're not so far away, hanging from our antennas, but what happens, right? We become a target then.
Just basic steps and basic information on how to protect yourself, how to respond in situations like that, carjacking.
Well, there was in the news that they were telling seniors not to have purses because you become a target. So they'll watch you walking into a mall, you have the purse, because most seniors love having a purse. And you have a drive and the car stops, comes out, and they have a knife and they cut the purse right off your arm and it's
Or
gone.
even worse, they snatch the pocketbook, you're holding on to it, you get thrown on the floor,
Yep.
you get
Hit
injured.
your head, yep.
Go
Sure.
back to putting the money in a handkerchief and sticking it inside of your bra.
I would love someone to try to take my grandmother's purse.
Well, you have to be there. I mean, you can't be around your grandmother all the time.
But those are things that I think
Sarcasm.
is something that we should put forward. And now that we've
They
got
got
both of
nothing
you
coming.
here, right? And we've got Bobby and the fighters, and we're
You know,
going to talk to him on Friday.
I made the mistake one time when I was a little younger I was a football coach actually, and there was a young lady in high school who did this. And I was making fun of her, which I would never do again. She said, "Oh, really?" She grabbed my arm, and next thing I knew, I felt like a human pretzel.
I bet Andy's all 5 feet of nothing.
No, but Annie can hurt you. You gotta stay away from Annie. She can hurt you. But that is a wonderful piece. And we should do self-defense. We should have done it during the holidays because that's
Well, I
when
was
the
really, and we
money's going.
talked about it, but I was really thinking about logistically how, but now
Bobby.
I'm thinking we go
We
down
talked
to
to Bobby.
Custom Fitness Institute,
Yeah, we're
another
going
remote channel. We're going to hook that up, and Bobby would love to have us back. Easy. Custom Fitness Institute in Pompano.
Yeah, we'll go down there because there's a big gym and stuff like that.
Can we take a limo?
Can we take the limo? Sure.
We'll
We'll
call
put
the
Matt's
limo.
in the
man.
party bus.
Matt's.
And encourage seniors to come out as well. And
Now, you know,
participate.
I wanted to do a senior dating game. Back in
Oh, yeah,
the
you
day,
got to
about 3
book a
years ago.
business. It's kind of scary.
I do. If you're a senior, you need somebody to go to dinner with and stuff like that. And David Levy and Paul Vadiato.
Yeah, or on a cruise.
That's
Paul Vadi-
exactly.
Paul
Cheaper
Vadi-
than retirement home.
Well, Paul Vadiato was
fun.
with me when I did all of this, and they wanted to do this dating game for seniors. And the object of the game was to do it at the country clubs, where there's a lot of seniors. And I thought it was hilarious, but I didn't have enough hands to go out and promote and talk about
That's
it.
fantastic.
Or maybe we
I
have
think
to have a
that
little
is-
chit
that
chat.
is- I think that is fantastic because a lot of people seem to be under the impression that because you're a senior citizen or because you're in your 60s or 70s, you don't have a right to companionship and to relationships, to developing relationships with the opposite sex. And that is not true.
Just
So
don't-
there are dating sites for senior citizens.
There are.
I think we need to divide the senior citizen category because 60s to people living in their hundreds, that's a big differential.
It is. And there are people also who have spouses who are no longer able to, in comas or in beds. And there's nothing wrong with a senior taking somebody out
Right.
to dinner.
A companion,
And- a
respite
companion.
care even, yeah.
And I mean,
movie.
It does because people, when you sit in a hospital every day or your senior home and your loved one is in that state, you still should live. Otherwise, you're gonna get caregivers get sick before the
You
patient.
need that social interaction. You need that social stimulation. And
What's
this
your
is what
phone number,
keeps us alive.
Josephine?
516-725-8004.
More to come. Tomorrow's a wonderful Wednesday. Have a great day, everyone. Be kind to each other. Today was Tuesday's Hot Topics.
And don't be late.
And he was late. And don't be late. Bye-bye. And don't be late.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.